Resourcefulness is really the power to get things done with new thinking. And I want to share with you 3 companies that are doing that. 3 strategies, different strategies. The first strategy is with Barleans. Barleans thinks big picture. Barleans is a firm that makes dietary supplements, mostly organic, omega-3, gluten-free, that kind of thing. It was started by Bruce Barleen in the 1980s, who was a fisherman. Now, can you think of a more resourceful person than a fisherman? And Bruce did it because he realized the value of fish oil in everyone's diet and the health. Well, that has now grown and expanded. They have dozens and dozens of products, as I mentioned, and some of the top quality goods in that industry in the entire world. And yet, the employees don't even think about the product, they think about the customer. What else can we do for the customer? Because we got such a good product. So, how do those employees feel? They feel proud of the company they work for and their owner. They feel free to make decisions on their own. And every time they make those decisions, they say, who is this for? And of course the answer is, it's for the customer. Ibero, the second one, whereas Barleans is a big picture approach, because they're looking to change the world, if you will, about health and wellness for people. Ibera works on more individual transactions. Ibera is an awesome food pantry in New York, helping low-income families, distributing food, but they do so much more. They are so resourceful. 75% of their clients, in addition to getting food, get help with job searching, schooling, language, education, government paperwork, and that sort of thing. And they are constantly helping these clients, but also challenging each other there to go one better, to go above and beyond in creating new opportunities for these clients. No one is telling them to do that. They're motivated from within, because they could easily say, all I do is hand out bags of food. How do the employees feel there? They feel happy and fulfilled when they can help the client. They feel disappointed when the demand is too great and they can't wait on everyone. And again, they challenge each other to get better at their own work. The third company is Starbucks. You may know them. Starbucks challenges its current practices and says, how can we get better? The CEO, you may know, you've heard of, Howard Schultz, is constantly looking at the future. He's already has a team working to design the Starbucks locations of the future. He said he won't tell us what it is, but he says, when you walk in, you'll recognize that it's Starbucks, but it's a significant evolution. The favorite thing they say is, if we were competing with Starbucks, what would we do? And that drives them to constantly say, how can we be different? What else can we do? It focuses them on 2 main areas. Technology, of course. Their consumers love to be at the front end of technology. And they're also in the health and wellness in terms of transitioning or extending their business within the health and wellness, food and beverage, because that's what they care about, and that's what they see the future to be. It is the word, I use the word extension because Schultz says we want to stay within the guardrails of what people know as Starbucks. And that you can understand that. So they're staying within the food and beverage industry, but they are expanding and extending. Schultz says it is better than anybody. He says, success depends on staying open and honest. How do the employees feel there? They feel flexible because Starbucks has some pretty nice employee rules. They feel proud of working at what they consider to be the best fast food restaurant in the world, highest end. They feel engaged with the customers, and they feel like they're working to create Starbucks as that third place between home and your office. That's kind of a mission that they have. 3 companies that are not afraid of the future because they are on that journey with their customer.